What's going on, guys? It's your boy Drew Day, and we are back in beautiful Reno, Nevada, playing against the Nevada Wolfpack in our last game of the season, as Darby's going to fill this one and get this game underway, as he's going to be brought down after a short return. Kind of took me a second to get out there. Dude, no way. If they did a U-turn and they come back, we're throwing hands. Anyways, what's going on? It is me again. We're back with week 14 or 13? 13. I think last week was 11, 12. So this should be 13 or 14. I don't know. Sometimes I forget, especially when it's been a couple days. Barber. Okay, now I've had a couple yards here, but welcome to Reno, Nevada. I want to go straight into this game, get this one out as fast as we can so we can start the new season. Probably sometime next week, and I'm kind of excited. You're probably going to see this Saturday or Sunday morning, so hello. Break the 5th wall or 4th wall or 19th wall or the China wall. It is Friday. It is 7:33 as the clock just changed. And it's already throwing interceptions. But it's very late and still hot in sunny California. So nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and stop the intro, starting to get into this game and focusing as I threw a interception the second play of the game. Now we're going to lock up on defense, do our thing, hopefully not lose by 100 anyway, and then next season might be something special. I can definitely see next season being something. As let's see what we can do here is play action fake. Oh, balls over the middle and he's brought down after about a gain of 5 after he falls backwards. Coming back out for the Mountaineers now after they gave him a gain of 7, which is kind of outrageous, I'd say so. But oh, it looks like he's a runner. And oh, fumble. Oh, picking it up. That's going to be Mountaineer football. He might have been down, so we're going to go ahead and try to call a play as fast as we can. I'm literally just going to spam X, and whatever goes through, we're calling. So, yep, it's a run play, power row, and we're going to hope they don't review this. We're going to hurry to the line here, as Coach Thompy is going to try to sneak through the system before they can review this play, as they get the play off. As Darby runs the ball, he's going to get a couple blocks outside, shed 2 tackles, and fumble himself as the Mountaineers fumble it right back after a massive gain. That's probably the second longest run that Darby would have had, or not Darby, excuse me, Barber would have had, as he fumbled after breaking 2 tackles. So now it is the Wolfpack's ball on our 32, excuse me, as they're gonna have great field position. As this one's gonna be a halfback draw, as Gold's gonna bring him down and do the same animation as he got for the fumble, as that's gonna be a first down for Nevada. Coming on the pistol set here as the Wolfpack's quarterback calls an audible. Don't know his name yet. Maybe I'll figure it out when we see it. A couple more throws over the middle is caught. Big hit there by Gold again, and his back-to-back tackles, and he even has a strip fumble. And Haythorne is his name, the quarterback, as I'm gonna now be able to call him by that. As they're gonna come out now in probably a goal line set here, as yes they are. So we're gonna bring the troops in tight. We're gonna grab green here. We're gonna blitz right through this B gap. As a toss, as Carter gets out there, makes a tackle for the goal line stop. It is now going to be second and goal. Second and goal now for the Wolfpack, as they're going to go right up the gut here as bounce off Bennett, excuse me. He's going to bounce off one and fall into the end zone for a touchdown, as their cannon is also indivisible. And that's going to be the first score of the game. Make it 7-0 Wolfpack. Where Mountaineer's been shot. It looks like he's been shot, and he's trying to walk it off. Second and 14 now as we're going to drop back to pass. We got Thomas over the middle as... Whew, the slow motions always scare me the most, as that ball was perfectly thrown, we'll say, as it was almost intercepted, but Thomas ended up making the grab, making it 3rd and 3 now. Reno crowd is 80 decibels. Now 56-65. Let's see what we can do. Is we're going to give it to Stewart as he's going to break off a tackle and take a big hit, but he holds on and gets the first down for the Mountaineers. Run to the left side here for Barber as he tries to bounce it outside, has nowhere to go, stands up and walks around a little bit, shaking his head, and falls forward a 0-yard gain as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 12. I think I said 3rd and 2, but you know where we're going is Stewart's open as he's going to take another clock to the helmet, but hold on and still get a first down for his Mountaineers team. 1st and 10 now, as we're going to drop back to pass again. Look for Barber over the middle. As ball is just going to be overthrown as he was all alone there in the middle on the angle route. 2nd and 10 now for the Mountaineers. We're going to come out, drop back to pass, looking deep ball to Stewart. That one is not held on, but there is a flag on the play. May come back. And it actually, well, not come back. It's actually going to come back even farther, as it's now going to be 2nd and 20 as they choose to accept this. 2nd and 20 now, as we're going to give Stewart a rest by coming in a tight formation and maybe catch him off guard with a counter to the left as Barber bounces to the outside, tries to get upfield and gains about a gain of 3, but is hit hard as he goes down to the ground. 3rd and long now, as we're going to drop back to pass. Stewart on the I was going to say the corner out, but the post. The pass was on point, but the ball was jarred loose as he was hit, and that's another drop for Stewart as he had 2 of them and then dropped it, and we're going to look like we're going to have to punt this one away. 1st and 10 now is going to come out in the pistol formation as they're going to drop back the pass this time. I thought we were going to get a pick there as Haythorne's going to complete 3 passes in a row, including that one, as refs are flying on the screen. 2nd and 4 now for the Wolfpack, about their 50-yard line. They're going to throw the bubble screen, and Gold is going to get another big hit as Brown almost lost the ball there and gets a negative 2-yard loss. Gold is definitely having a career game, as I think he already has like 5 tackles. He's already forced a fumble. He's had some great hits as... Oh, we're going deep ball here. Darby can't get his hand on it, as that's going to be a diving catch by the Wolfpack wide receiver, as Darby was just out of reach there. 6'3" frame, had to be 6'4" to get that one more than likely, as he could not get a hand out to tip it away. As what a catch by the Wolfpack. Give credit where credit is due, and that was an insane catch. Play action pass again, corner of the end zone, and he's dropped it, not even out of bounds. The Wolfpack player is going to drop it, as that's going to be the first incompletion for Haythorne this game. 2nd and goal now for the Wolfpack, as they're going to fake once, drop back to pass again, as he's hit as he's thrown, and ball is going to be caught in the end zone by Newton, as that's going to be another touchdown for the Wolfpack. That's going to go up 2 scores. 1st and 10 now as they come out to the line, as they're going to give it up the gut to Barber, as Barber's going to fall forward after being tackled to get about a gain of 9 and be a yard shy of the 1st down. 2nd and 1 now as we're going to get back to the line. Run play again to Barber, as there's a hole that opens up, but it's slowly collapsed, but he's still going to fall forward for the 1st down. And the Mountaineers are going to have 3 on the game, as it's going to be 1st and 10 with the ball on the 47-yard line. Time slowly going to tick down as the half's coming to a close here with 1:43 left, and we're going to see what they can do on the air, as they're going to block almost everyone. They're going to have one-on-one coverage with Stewart, as Stewart over the middle, ball just overthrown. It almost hit his fingertips, as Hurd cannot put balls in the money this year, as you can see with that percentage right there. 99 for 256. Definitely not the best. Has the most interceptions in the league as well, as it's now going to be 2nd and 10 for the Mountaineers. 2nd and 10 as we're going to try to catch him with a play action fake, as Johnson catches the ball, is rocked about the 35-yard line, but he holds on for another Mountaineer 1st down. As you can see the stats there, last in the conference for passing yards and touchdown for Hurd, as he's going to drop back to pass once again. And he's going to have Stewart as the ball. Oh, no! Oh, he had Stewart. Threw it slightly behind him. Blunt was able to jump the route because the ball was thrown behind him, and he was able to take that one for 6, as that was the closest we've been to scoring all day and in the past couple weeks. As you can see, ball is, if he would have just let him a bit more. And Blunt, what an insane recovery to get beat to the inside and then jump the route from behind. 1st and 10 now as they're going to play action pass. Oh, Thomas was open on the comeback route to the right, but Hurd does not have the time to get off, as he's going to be sacked. 2nd and 18 now was, we got double crosses and a post, as we're going to drop back to pass to throw this one. We're going to scramble, throw across our body to Johnson, as he's going to make the catch from a diving defender. We're going to use one timeout here to possibly get a 1st down, maybe get the ball moving and get a field goal up before half. Punt this one away now, as we're going to go field the kick, as McClendon juked out of his shoes, and that's going to be another touchdown for the Wolfpack. The accuracy wasn't on point. He couldn't put it down the middle, put it to the sideline, and as soon as he caught it, there was no one there to field as good as he thought. And that's going to be another touchdown for the Wolfpack before this half, and it's starting to get extra ugly. And with that, that's going to take us to half 28-0 for the Wolfpack, as the Mountaineers definitely going to have to try to get something going, as it is going to look like another loss for the Mountaineers. Don't want to call it early, but it sure looks that way, folks. 1st and 10 again for Nevada, as they come out in a shotgun formation, going to pass again as they're looking towards the end zone, and that is caught by Carey, and that's going to be another Wolfpack touchdown. 1st and 10 for the Mountaineers, as they're going to come hand the ball off to Barber, and he's just going to be swallowed up. Couldn't even finish my sentence, as I was going to say. He's going to come out in the 2-back set and the ball off, as I called hike. Thought I'd have more time before he got tackled, and I was wrong, as we're going to come back out, and it again didn't mean to. So we're going to go ahead and audible out and do the lovely slants, as Stanley's going to get to take the tight end position now. We're going to go ahead and block him. Call snap as Thomas is going to be open, and the ball is just going to be dropped as Thomas, it looked like he got his hands on it. The game says he didn't, but I sure don't know about that one. I thought that was a catch, or at least a drop. 3rd and 10 now, as Wolfpack are calling for their defenses. Another dropped ball after a big hit by Stewart. I can't really blame the guy because that was another big hit, but he already had 2 drops earlier that weren't even big hits, but now I think he has 5 total drops, 3 because of big hits and 2 because of not. And this is not good for the Mountaineer offense. Haythorne drops back to pass again. It's pressured this time as he's still going to throw a perfect dot to Dyson. I don't know why I said Dyson. That's a Dawson. As that's going to be another 8-yard catch, and Haythorne has been dotting the Mountaineers up today, as I believe he's well over 100 yards. With that, that's going to be a 3rd and 7, as Dawson is over the middle, but he's going to fumble, and it's going to be scooped up by Carter. He might have been down, so they might challenge or review this one, so we're going to go ahead and try to get a play off as fast as we can. Try to, beat the system to see if we can just hold this possession of the ball here, as it looks like Hurd's going to get down under center. He's going to call hike, hand off to Barber's. Barber's going to fumble, man. That was almost 2 back-to-back fumbles, just like earlier in the first quarter, I believe. It was almost 2 back-to-back, or it literally was a back-to-back fumble. We got one, handed off for a big run, and then Barber fumbled. So that was almost deja vu, as we're going to call for Stewart on the slants, as he's going to haul this one in and get about a gain of 6. 1st and 10 now for the Wolfpack, as they're going to hand this one off, and Green's going to meet Bennett in the backfield for about a loss of 1. 2nd and 10 now, as they're going to play action fake, as Darby could have had the interception there on Moore, as Moore is going to make the catch and run for a 1st down and a gain of 20. 1st and 10 now for the Wolfpack once again, as Haythorne's going to call an audible at the line. He's going to wait for the snap, drop back to pass. He's going to avoid the rush, throw to the bubble screens. McClellan's going to get off his block, and Carter's not going to be able to make the tackle. Carter or Gold. I don't know numbers and names yet because this game's kind of pixelated. It's kind of hard, but McClellan could not get off the block to make the tackle, as Brown's going to catch it on the screen, have 3 blockers, and look at that. Just, that was like a Minnesota miracle over there all over again, as they're going to go up 42-0 now. This one's going to be kicked away to Stewart on the right hash, as he's going to field it, get a block, and fumble. McDaniel's going to recover, and that's our 4th fumble. Oh, never mind. 4th turnover today. That's, I think, our 4th fumble, but we've lost only 2. 2nd and 10, as Haythorne's going to take the snap. There it is. Take the snap. Drop back to pass again, like they're not up 67, as this one's going to be caught by Brown. 1st and goal now for the Wolfpack after the reception, as they're just going to give it straight up the gut to Bennett. He's going to fall forward, reach across the line, and get the touchdown over 3 Mountaineers nonetheless. He would not be denied there, as that's going to be another Wolfpack touchdown. Went ahead and brought the backups in because this is the last game of the season, and if any of the backups are seniors, I do want them to play. So nonetheless, here's Brown as he's going to take the handoff and get about a 1-yard gain, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. I know I didn't cover the senior game or the last game or anything like that, minus this being last game, mainly because I want to get through the season. But the off-season, the first off-season episode we'll go over all the seniors and have a couple highlights for them and say their goodbyes. You know, I didn't address it last home game against San Jose State, which was last week, or even this game. I just said this was the last game of the season. We're going to hop right into it like I did. But they will have, so Darby, I think Doherty, Johnson, Anderson, they'll all have their final goodbye at the first off-season, postseason, technically we'll say. While everyone else is playing their bowl games, we'll go through and I'll put together the highlight reel for everyone, and I'll say goodbyes, and, you know, it'll be heartfelt. And I'll make sure to do that because it is our seniors and it's our first season. As much as we're getting destroyed right now, I think it is only right as that ball is overthrown and tipped. I think it's only right that they do get a farewell as they lead this team in the right direction, per se. So I'll make sure to do all that for the first off-season episode. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's just going to be, you know, highlights and goodbyes and maybe the backstory. You never know. We'll see what I have cooking. As that's a high snap and almost blocked as we barely get that punt away. As Brown's going to try to go down and make a tackle, and it's going to be brought down around the 45-yard line. So here comes the second string defense now in the backups as they're going to get their playing time. As it looks like even their Robinson, their new quarterback, is going to get some playing time as he can still throw a dot as that ball is caught by Cunningham over the middle on the post. So it looks like even the Wolfpack put in their backups for this senior night, as this is their last home game of the season since this last game of the season period. But I'll see what I can try to cook up since now I have a couple days, maybe Monday, Tuesday, the off-season episode will come out. No promises, but now I have a couple days to, you know, work on it, as that ball's going to be thrown and just out of reach for the Wolfpack wide receiver. So I don't know. We'll see what I can mess around with and do and put together and talk over, because obviously if it's highlights, it's gonna have to be post commentary, and then maybe we'll do the current commentary, etc., etc. But a couple players are gonna be pretty exciting to talk about. As Downs is gonna walk out of bounds, had a free touchdown in front of him, but caught it on the run. A couple players are gonna be excited about. Darby, I know 100% is a senior, if I'm not mistaken. I believe he's our one of our best players and a senior, so he definitely led the team. I think Carter and Gold might both be seniors. That ball's gonna be tipped up and almost intercepted. I believe they're both seniors as well, because I think both their strong safeties are going to be leaving us. So, you know, I'll see what I can put together for everyone. Obviously, I'll have to go back through and watch all the games again. I do have like the full highlights and stuff, so maybe I'll be able to find something. Or the full games with the full highlights, or I can usually just put the good plays in so I can find it from my edits and just copy and paste it in, put the whole thing together, talk over it. Well, we'll see what I can mash up in the upcoming week of May. First and 10 now for the Mountaineers. We're going to drop back to pass. We got, diving catch, and the ball is dropped. We're going to drop back to pass again as we're going to look. Ball is tipped up and intercepted, as this one doesn't look to be good, as that's going to be a pick six, as Day's going to basically walk in the end zone again, as this game is basically done and over with. Third and 11 now as we're going to drop back to pass. We have McIntyre over the middle as the ball is way overthrown, and luckily the safety must have got sun in his eyes, as that was an easy pick, as Landrum is going to throw another incomplete pass, and the Mountaineers are going to be forced to punt this ball away. Third and 4, and this game has gotten so out of hand now with those 2 minutes going by that I had to put the starters back in, because I didn't want Nevada to put up 100. I didn't want Nevada to be the team that puts up 100 on us, as Stewart's going to make the grab and move the chains, as this is basically going to be the end here, as I'm just happy Nevada didn't end up putting up 100. They went on a little run there with the second string in, and we're destroying them with their backups. So I had to put the starters in so we can at least somewhat compete and not get blown out, as they were scoring literally in one play, or a kickoff, or whatever it may be. 73-0 is going to be the final score, as the Wolfpack advance to 7-5, and the Mountaineers fall to 0-12 in their first season under Coach Thompy. What is the offseason like? Did he bring in any recruits? Will there be a chance of any upside to this season, as he's going to lose some of his good seniors, not only on the O-line, but also on defense. What is he going to be able to do over the offseason? How is he going to be able to shape this program and at least be able to put up some points and win a couple games next season?